Hey, Dr. Anica here, and welcome to our new episode of What You Readin'? This is the show where we talk about books that inspire, engage, and equip us around the topic of race and race relations. And today, we are going to be talking about the book, The Tears We Cannot Stop, a sermon to white America by Michael Eric Dyson. Written and formatted as a sermon in the tradition of a Southern Baptist church, Michael makes an impassioned plea to white America to confront and to really address what he deems America's original sin, racism. He uses rhyme and rhythm and cadence and has an amazing way of pulling the reader into an honest yet thoughtful exchange on the matter of race and race relations. As always, I've got 3 points that I want to leave with you. Point number 1, giving a face to the faceless other. In this book, Michael tells a lot of personal stories of his own experiences with racism and prejudice. And what I so appreciated about it is his willingness to step into the shoes of what is often the faceless other, that black person, that mythical creature upon whom so many stereotypes and frankly hate is placed. For me, in reading Michael's account, I was able to feel the humanity, right, and the cost and the weight that comes with racism and prejudice, but it also strengthens my resolve to see that very racism and hate abolished. And I trust that for other readers, black and white, the same will be felt. Point number 2, self-reflection, not deflection. Michael takes it all the way back to the beginning, and he gives an historical account for how the forces of racism were set up, but also how they continue into today. He does not mince words at all. He challenges white readers to stop and to seriously consider how they are actively benefiting from our current racialized society. He encourages and pushes them to engage in a bit of self-reflection, to lay down the deflection, lay down those defenses that automatically rises up when faced with the uncomfortable truths of racism in America. And through that discomfort, through that willingness to sit with that discomfort, he argues that change is able to be achieved. Point number 3, own your role. Throughout the book, Michael makes a beeline for those common arguments that you hear often among white Americans when the topic of race is brought up, whether it's claiming to have a raceless identity or being colorblind, or even this silent retreat that is taken up in an effort to have some semblance of neutrality. Michael argues that no one, especially whites, is exempt from the conversation around race, that we all pay the very high cost that comes with living in a racialized society. He argues that we all have a role to play, whites included, and it's only when we're all willing to play our parts will we truly see racism defeated. This is a uniquely written book that has an amazing way of inspiring and challenging its readers all at the same time. Even when speaking really hard truths, it's done in a way that communicates love rather than hate. Look, this is not a book about bashing white people, but it is a book about speaking very hard truths in love, and a book I think you should read. So drop me a line below, let me know your thoughts on this book, and until next time.